Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub and sorry for my glasses. Actually, if I don't wear glasses, my face is going to be like this. So do you want face like this or do you want face like this? This one is better? Alright, let's go on with the glasses. Well guys, the purpose of making this video is to give you some quick guidelines about IELTS listening module. Well, this is actually the new venue for my IELTS masterclass, and we just finished our tea, and then I thought I should make some videos here so that this venue becomes memorable, right? Anyways, as far as IELTS listening is concerned, in the very recent past, I have seen there is a variety of changes in IELTS listening. In some exams in part 4, they gave multiple choice questions. In the past, we've never experienced multiple choice questions in part 4. In some exams, they gave multiple choice questions in part 1. So, there's a lot of variation. Some tests are like one word only part 1 and one word only part 4. And some tests are in part 1 multiple choice and in part 4 again multiple choice and sometimes no more than 2 words. Now what's the story? The story is this. The first thing is IELTS pattern has not changed. As some of you were asking me, sir, have they changed IELTS pattern? Some of you were asking me, sir, will there be any new pattern in 2022? Or will there be the same old pattern? Let me tell you, they cannot change the pattern. Changing the pattern means all IELTS books 1 to 16, they will be useless. All the IELTS tests which they have, almost 500 to 1000 IELTS listening reading tests which they developed over 25-30 years, those tests will become useless for them. So pattern test, nothing is going to change. What they do, they always create, or I will not use the word create, they always compile IELTS tests. Now what happens? How do they compile the tests? Part 1 of one test, part 2 from another test, part 3 from another test, part 4 from another test. Now sometimes when they select part 1, they might select it from an old test which was created 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Such type of tests you can find in Cambridge IELTS books 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if they are going to do it something like this, that doesn't mean they have changed the pattern. Looking at this present scenario, when you guys don't know in part 1 it's going to be no more than one word or one word only or multiple choice. You don't know in part 4 will there be one word only or multiple choice and some other type of questions. So for that, I would advise you to start your IELTS listening practice from 2 books. Book number 16, book number 1. Now 16 will give you the flavor of latest IELTS tests and 1 will give you the flavor of old IELTS test. Again, pattern is same. Sections, number of questions, type of questions, everything is same. There hasn't been anything new in IELTS, okay? So it's just the same thing. Book 16, book 1. Then after that, book 15 and book 2. Because if you're only going to focus Cambridge IELTS books 11 to 16 and they give you the pattern which we have in book 7, 8, 9, then you are going to be in trouble. So please change your practice pattern. 1 to 6, or like book 1, book 16, book 2, book 15, book 3, book 13, book 4, book 12, okay, something like this, so that you are quite familiar and you know how to deal with that. Again, I'm telling you, pattern is same. It's only that they are shuffling IELTS tests, one part from 10 years old test, one part from 20 years old test, one part from the test that was created 5 years ago, one part from the latest test. So they are actually making latest new tests like this, so you should be careful with it. Again, pattern is not changed, again style is not changed, but this is a development which I wanted to tell you because whenever IELTS exam is conducted, my students send me review And when I make review video, I'm fully aware that what is happening in Ielts and what are the new developments, and there is no new development. It's just this thing they are actually doing, mixing oldies with new ones. Okay, so all the best guys, thank you very much. I also teach Ielts online all over the world and on campus here in Lahore. If you want to be the part of my online or on campus IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.